Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to MCW. It is live. We're going to get our answer. Who is going to Retribution to face off for championships, and who is going to be going to MCW Retribution just to hang out in catering? It's going to be a good time, good place, good food in the catering area. But regardless, it doesn't matter. Tonight, your matches will involve the following of the things and sorts and all that good stuff. Baconic versus Nick, the what if match. Everybody thought that would be the finals. It wasn't the finals. It's a what if match now. On your 8-person Mango Time #1 contendership ladder match, it's Peepus versus Amy versus Chaboy versus Chonka Tonka Joe versus Ray Cerrone versus Charlemagne versus Bubba Jim Moonshine versus Fod. Like I said, we're going to have a lot of #1 contendership matches here tonight, and it is a little stacked #1 contendership matches, including this one, the Feels Good Man Championship #1 contender Fatal 4-Way. Summer Bree versus Halls versus Kayako versus AKG. A lot of people are making their debuts here tonight. On top of that, getting #1 contendership opportunities. It's not, oh, excuse me, pardon me, pardon. Your MCW Multimedia Championship number one contendership on the line. It's G-Man versus Kyle versus Jameson Walker. EGW stepping up hardcore in this match. Then we have a nice little fun all champions Total Warfare match. For those of you who don't know what Total Warfare is, no rules, no countouts, falls count anywhere. Beat the crap out of everyone. I don't care. Do whatever it takes to get the victory and be the last champion standing. And then, well, that includes Casey, Jinja, Dinah, Pluto, El Scapo, Raven, Green Eggs, and Derek the Destroyer, all of which are champions in the MCW, EGW headspace. And then you got your Murphy and Riley Cup finals, 2 out of 3 falls, Hell in a Cell matches. It's Ema versus Meme, and then it's the Polar Storm versus the Heathens. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna shut the hell up. Well, for a moment, as we jump over here. Wait, before I do that, so I don't forget this time. I'm remembering things. For once I remember, turn that off to make sure we can...
The following match is scheduled for one fall and is an Extreme Rules match. Introducing first, she's more than iconic. She's Baconic.
Got rid of the intro for anything. Azure Gigi's on first, by the way. Lurkers, Azure, everyone in between, welcome on in. I know we don't normally start with MCW first, but hey, you know, I like Claire Obscure, and I don't want to have to stop Claire Obscure at a point where I'm not sure if it's a good spot to end it on, and it's like, you know, this way we have a little bit of freedom on the Claire Obscure side of the stream today. But Baconic making her way down the ring. She feels robbed. She lost to Ema, and now no longer in the Murphy Cup. Now has to find a different route to that championship. Yo, prediction started. Ayo, ayo. Look at that, mods are going at it. I don't have to worry about doing predictions for once. Oh my god, this is a first for me, chat. I love this. Baconic versus Nick. Gamba, Gamba, Gamba. Get your mangoes on the line. I'm a little more warmed up for MCW, so this might be a little rough today. I don't know. You're going to be interested to know.
And her opponent, he is your very distant cousin. He is Nick.
Nick also doesn't really feel like he was robbed as much as he was overconfident and didn't let the fun come in. Now has himself in a position where he has to question, is this where he belongs? A lot of self-doubt and second guessing forming around these two superstars here tonight. Now is the time, better than ever, to step it up their game and step around and do what they got to do to get back in that contention, as they may say. I'm realizing I need to move the imagery over here. Because otherwise it looks like I'm looking in a different direction. Bam. Nick focused up, ready to go. You have to, like, this match is one of those things where it's like, they were basically main eventing. And now it's just kind of like one of those slip and fall down the water slide, and now they're at the beginning of the card, not in the main event. Like, the Murphy Cup is way past them now. They lost that opportunity. It's gone. But hey, Mr. Referee stepping in. Madam Referee has herself a lot of worrisome. I think she's doing referee for the main events tonight. So Mr. Referee stepping in for this situation of multiple matches here tonight, instead of allowing Madam Referee to hurt herself and allow herself to compose herself. She's afraid of heights, so those Hell in a Cell matches could get really high, so she's got to like compose herself, take some, I think it's Dramamine or something like that. So, yeah. Baconic launching herself in, landing face first hard on the mat. Missing wildly while Nick is starting to get himself back up and starting off the match. Up and over. It looked like he's going for a Salida del Sol, but decided to change it up mid-flip. The headbutt from Baconic knocking Nick back, bouncing back, Nick stuck under, and there we go, locking it up, and now sending Bay. Oh no, sorry, Nick sending Bay to the corner. Holy moly, the reversal on reversal happening here tonight. Bay trying to choke out Nick in the corner, but Nick ready for it, sending her down on the ground as Nick springs up and flies through the air, missing wildly. Baconic rolling out of the way. This is an Extreme Rules match. There are no disqualifications. There is only one thing. Beat the ever-living crap out of your opponent. Rule 1 and only rule, do whatever it takes to win. Cheating is not a thing here. Psst, you're amazing, and I love you, and I miss you. I am not at work. Well, Mom, I hope you're having a lovely day then. And I love you, and you're an amazing and incredible person too. I miss you. I love you, Mama. You know I love you. Up, Nick went for a drop kick. Baconic jumping over Nick. This is just a miscalculation across the board here. You don't know Monster Mama, former multimedia champion, former broken champion, former no limits champion, Madam Mama, killer of the slayer of the Gatusi, Montgomery Gator, slayer of her husband, G-Man. Amazing individual. We love Monster Mama in this household. As Nick gets punched right in the face by Baconic, and Baconic getting hit with a shoulder tackle, and Nick goes up and over, springing in, flying in, DDT. Is that a light tube? Baconic not really holding back tonight. Be careful, that might shatter Baconic. What the fuck did Nick just throw at Baconic? Did you just throw a ball at Nick Baconic? Is that a red rubber ball? The wrestlers are digging deep under the ring and finding random crap today. Something we didn't expect to say here in MCW, but you know, is it what it isn't? Nick now getting him with an elbow drop from the outside on Baconic. These two were the favorites going into the Murphy Cup. The fact that they are here in the opening match, not the finals here tonight, is some people could call a travesty, a stolen night for these two. I call it beginner's luck and oh god, Bacon huge chop. Beginner's luck and also what's known as memes vitality. The green email, brand new to MCW, getting all the way to the finals after win after win after win after win. And now, Baconic face first into the trash can thanks to Nick. Oh, Baconic bleeding like a freaking stuffed pig out of her headband. It is not great. Nick's diving into the moonsault, nailed it perfectly. You have to remember, Nick lost to Meme in the semifinals. Baconic lost to Ema. These two are essentially facing off for third place of the Murphy Cup as Nick goes up to the top rope, flying through the air, big splash. Trash can in hand, just chucking it at Baconic. Nick is gone brutal to the brutal Maximus. Nick, well, launched himself at Baconic, kind of connected, kind of didn't. It was an awkward landing all across the board as Nick goes to the pin, getting a 2 count. Baconic being dragged over by Nick. Up on the shoulders, a very distant knee strike. Nick nails it perfectly, center of the ring. Doesn't even matter, there's no rope breaks or anything. Kick out of 2. There are no rope breaks regardless, so that could have been good in a way for Nick to land it wherever he wanted as long as it was inside the ring. Bounce off the ropes, drop kick from Baconic, knocking Nick back down, center of the ring. Making Baconic have a ton of leeway, yelling it out. I'm iconic as she drops the double legs across the gut of Nick. Kick out of 2. Baconic hitting the icon kick and pushing the trash can out of the ring. Oh my god, these two are not giving up. Third place may not give you anything other than a little bit of pride as Baconic launches herself into the ring, splashing on a Nick. Looks like Baconic is getting that rubber ball. What's she gonna do with the ball? Well, doesn't matter. The ball is back on the ground as Nick is sent up and over the top rope, and Baconic launches him with a shoulder tackle out. That light tube is getting picked back up. That is a dangerous thing. That could harm someone very horrifically. Oh, the shards of glass all over the place now. Thank goodness none of our wrestlers wrestle barefoot. They would be having little chunks of glass in their feet guaranteed after that. We're going to make Bacon clean that up after this match, aren't we? I don't think we hire a janitorial crew, so we're going to need someone to clean that up. Middle rope goes Baconic. Flying there. Oh my God. Beautiful jumping off the middle rope. DDT, and the rubber ball comes back into play. She just likes to throw the ball in the air like crazy. Nick leveling Baconic with a huge clothesline. Now off the top rope and missed the moonsault again. Into the ropes, up a leapfrog, and Baconic, beautiful arm drag, taking down Nick. Corner of the ring. Kick out of 2. Drop kick. Baconic is just bleeding like crazy. It's either adrenaline or icon kick onto Nick. Damn. The icon kick nailed again. My God, Nick kicking out for a second time from that. Now DDT to the ankle. Baconic definitely feeling the... What's the audio doing some weird shit? Baconic flying through the air, single arm axe handle, taking down Nick. Rubber ball back in Baconic's hand. And he's back down. Nick, discus clothesline, knocking Baconic off her feet. Nice enziguri, knocking down Nick. And now the body drag as Baconic is going to bounce off the ropes and yell out, "I'm iconic!" Dropping those legs right across the gut once again and going for the pin. Pick out of 2. Start the count. You already counted. Okay, someone kicked that fan out. That fan is a liability. Ball in hand. Oh, never mind. Ball back on the ground. Nick going crazy with his flurry of blows. And Baconic just sidestepping quickly. Elbow right to the face, knocking Baconic back. Super kick to the knee and then right to the face. Nick with ball. Nick now holds the rubber ball in hand, punching the air above Baconic and putting it right back down. In the back of the neck. Nick whipping Baconic in and then a single leg drop kick, knocking Baconic down hard. The taunting, the yelling, Mr. Referee, get the fuck out of the way. Nick! Oh, that's the tree trimmer. Severing the branches of your family tree one cutter at a time. I'm blurry. There it is again, that beautiful moonsault by Nick. Kick out of 2 again. Problem solved. Make another elbow drop, taping the Baconic back. Baconic with a kip up, ball in hand. Nope, and a roll up by Baconic. Oh, that one was a little close if you ask me there. Off the ropes goes Bay, and then dropping a big splash on a Nick. Nick getting back up, icon kick. That is probably it. Yep, okay. Third time's the charm. The well has been filled with water. Icon kick for the win.
Here is your winner. She's Baconic.
Baconic taking home third place in the Murphy Cup, keeping herself what is considered in contention for future world title matches and all the good things between. The blood just dripping out of her head though. Holy moly. Not ideal, but you know, the job, it's done. Job is done. GG's to Baconic on a very successful victory here tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, on to our next match. It is an 8-person ladder match. Number 1 contendership for the Mango Time Championship. Normally, the Mango Time title is on the line in an 8-man ladder match, but due to the fact that El Scapo won the title and defended the title in an 8-person ladder match, he no longer has to defend it in 8-man ladder matches. He offered an opportunity to Azure to take on him at Retribution, and Azure said, I have the Riley Cup to worry about. You can find someone else. And so, henceforth, the deciding factor, 8-man ladder match. It should be good. Here we go. Who's in the match? You'll find out. See, boom, you saw the image right there for a half a second. Nerds.
The following 8-person ladder match is to decide who is the number 1 contender for the Mango Time Championship. Introducing first, it's Amy.
Amy is a former Twitch champion, former multimedia champion. She did come up short in the Murphy Cup, but now wants to go for the Mango Time Championship. When you look at someone who is considered a, underdog of sorts, it's Amy. No one really bets on Amy, and Amy always finds a way to come out on top. Except for the Murphy Cup, obviously. This is either Amy's opportunity to shine again, or to dull out and fade away in the obscurity of MCW. Also, she has one of the best entrances, period. So, like, everything between, it's the more you know. Teehee. End of the day, it is what it is, and there's a Gamba up right now. Let's see, what is the Gamba? You have, oh, look at that. See, this is why we have Azure as a mod. He takes care of all the issues. Chat, Gamba, Gamba, Gamba. Put your mangoes where your mouth is.
Next, coming down to the ring via tank, it's Charlemagne.
Charlemagne, former hardcore champion, ready to focus in here now. Launching that missile out to the ring. That had a t-shirt in it. Some lucky fan just went home with a free shirt. What shirt was on? What was on the shirt? I honestly don't have an answer. I just know Charlemagne put a random shirt in there. Might have been his, might have been someone else's. If someone comes reporting a stolen shirt, we blame Charlemagne and we find the fan who walked away with it. But Charlemagne in that tank, ready to come down here. It was an unfortunate moment in the Murphy Cup where he got kicked out in round 1, but now the focus is here. I bet you can find a cop of the shirt at the merch store. Sure, you can get yourself a nice little Ginger Ninja BMF merch shop right there in the link down there. And if you use the code HOLIDAY at checkout, you can take 25% off your entire order, including the shipping. Check out the merch store today. Use code HOLIDAY to get yourself some nice merch at a discounted price. At a fourth of the price, well, at 3/4 of the price it normally would be. 3/4. One of the ways. I said it. It's been said. The world is out there. Charlemagne, ready and focused. That tank won't help him climb a ladder, but you better believe that he's going to do what it takes to just cause as much inflicting mayhem as one can. Dude, this monster is fire. It's Dreamsicle. I love it.
Next, from Ohio. Oh, hey, hi, how you doing? It's Chaboy.
Oh, hey, hi, how you doing? It is Chaboy. Man, it's way down the ring. If you don't know Chaboy, let me give you guys a little bit of rundown. He is a very powerful sorcerer with a soft, shitty body. The man is so high right now that it doesn't matter how much pain you put into him. You can literally put him through a metal door right now, and he wouldn't feel a thing. The only reason he loses matches because he gets really tired after too much energy being exerted. This man has a lineage of MCW longer than the toilet paper you used this morning to wipe your butt. Gift of the Gods champion on the very first episode of MCW. Won the last 4 in the very first Mango Mania World title match. Now Chaboy has made one very clear statement. He doesn't care about anything other than winning. Championships, whatever. Winning is where it matters to him. Tonight could be his opportunity to go off to face off against El Scapo for that Mango Time Championship. He just has to climb that ladder and pull it down and make his way out. In, out, in, up, fixed out. Go Chaboy, go Chaboy. Goat Chaboy, go Chaboy. Bum bada bum 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 bum.
Next, from the Goblin Settlement, it's the Peepus.
Now this is where things get a little interesting, chat. Peepus is one half of Scap Peepus. Scap being the Mango Time champion. Sorry, El Scapo being one half of the tag, the tag team of Scap Peepus. And Peepus wanting himself into the spot to take on El Scapo is pretty weird. In the mentality right now, you have to wonder, is it because they lost the semifinal match? Is Peepus in his right mind currently? You have to remember, this guy was roughly about 3 inches tall a couple months ago, and then all of a sudden a witch found him and turned him into 5 foot 4 inches tall, and now a menace to all of MCW kind. But the question stands simple. Is it anyone's concern on why he is here other than to cause destruction, mayhem, everything between face off against tag team partner, win singles gold, make his tag team partner run away? Always the question at hand, you know? That's accurate. The tongue of injustice has been spewed. I do love that ladder matches. Most of the time, the entrances take forever. The entrances are, especially with the 8-person ladder matches. We just sit here, we kind of just shoot the shit a little bit. I think, what, 3 or 4 people come out? This is the 5th? How many? I don't even know how many people come out yet.
Next, it's Bubba Jim Moonshine.
Now you look at this man and you just see a behemoth. And that is accurate as all get out. Bubba Jim Moonshine from the old country, makes his own moonshine on the side, sells it for relatively good price if you're looking for a good time and potential getting become blind. Bubba Jim, absolute beast of a man, former Mango Time champion, so we know he knows how to climb a ladder and pull down any sort of thing up there, but can he make lightning strike twice and do it again? Bubba Jim, I just fear for anyone that gets into his grasp. This man is hulking like crazy. I want to say he stands 6'9" tall, but he might be at 7 foot also. He's just a honkingly huge man. Oh, looks like he freshly shaved his head too. No stubble up there. Proud of you, Bubba Jim. When do we see him versus Fondy? We can see that very soon, honestly. Fondy, we'll see at New Year's Retribution, facing off with the Gift of the Gods title.
It's Chunka Tonka Joe.
Now you want to talk about a Cinderella story. Chonka Tonka, losingest wrestler in all of MCW, goes on a winning streak after he breaks that, wins the Gift of the Gods title, loses the Gift of the Gods title, wins the Gift of the Gods title, loses the Gift of the Gods title. Now, just being a Neanderthal for hire. He wants championship gold to make his lineage brighter, shinier, and more talkative, you know, make it more a focal point of conversation. Everyone overlooks Chonka Tonka, but tonight, Joe is ready to make sure people have his name in their mouth so they can start realizing that he is the one. Oh, is that why? I think I know why now officially. I'm keeping an eye on my bit rate I'll stream because I've been unstable for the last like year of streaming, so I'm looking at it right now. I might have to raise my bit rate or something.
Next, it's Ray Cerrone.
Ray Cerrone, former MCW World Champion, runner-up of last year's Murphy Cup, former Tag Team Champion, now focusing in here right now to get home another championship in his legacy lineage in between. Ray Cerrone ready to drive his American truck into the ring and run anyone he possibly can over. But it just comes down to one thing. Can he climb the ladder and pull it down? Become #1 contender just that easily? Time will tell. So I think we got 2 more entrances left. Crowd loves him. That's all we truly know. I believe this is the last entrance, actually.
And finally, representing the Chaos Crew, it's Fod.
Fod is ready. Came up short recently in the Gift of the Gods tournament. Lost in round 1 of the Murphy Cup tournament. Now wants the Mango Time Championship. But ultimately, Fod just wants to do what he's got to do what he wants to do. It doesn't matter one way or another. Fod is going into this match with one focal point on mind. He's a part of the Chaos Crew. He's gonna cause chaos. If Bell isn't here to cause chaos, Fod will be here to cause chaos. And you better believe that Fod is determined to cause as much chaos he can in an 8-person ladder match. The bell is rung, and Fod and Ray Cerrone, Peepus and Charlemagne, Joe and I can't see Charlemagne slipping out of there. Joe is outside the ring. Okay, there's just chaos happening immediately. This may take me a minute to get caught myself up here. Charlemagne off the ropes. Peepus drops down and leapfrogs over. Peepus probably hit something like a clothesline, back elbow, something. The camera guy decided to focus in on Fod and Racer Rowan when that was all happening. As Amy steps on Bubba Jim and a ladder is grabbed by Peepus as Fod gets nothing. Fod got nothing. Peepus alone in the ring going up. Oh, look at that. Peepus and Fod and Chaboy getting up immediately, and then Charlemagne pushing that ladder out of the way immediately. Oh God, Joe, huge takedown onto Raceroni. Was kind of a reverse bulldog of sorts. Normally the bulldog, you grab the back of the head and you slam the face first in that. Chonka Tonka Joe grabbed the front of the face and slammed the back of the head of Raceroni in the ground. That is not really a good thing. That is concussion proning. We are going to have to examine Raceroni probably after that situation. Keep a close eye on him the rest of this match as Joe takes down Peepus with a neck breaker. As Chaboy sits in the corner, Raceroni standing up tall, so maybe that reverse bulldog isn't affecting him much, but maybe that one might cause a little more damage. Shoulder tackle to the back of the head from Bubba Jim Moonshine. The man has literally a slab of ham as a shoulder, and he just slammed it in the back of the head of Raceroni. Joe slamming Peepus down and a power bomb to Bubba Jim onto the table by Raceroni as he gets taken down face first into a knee of Charlemagne. Fod pushing Joe to the ladder over as he tries to grab that briefcase, getting himself that Tango Time championship match. El Scapo probably in the back watching right now, keeping a close eye on everything as Race takes another bump in the back of the head. This man is going to have a concussion almost guaranteed at this point. Race lifting up Charlemagne, slamming him down almost through that table that wasn't properly set up. And everybody's out of the ring except for Peepus, and I think Peepus realizes it. Sees an opportunity, and he's going to take it quite quick, and quickly a Russian leg sweep into the barricade. Bubba Jim gets taken down hard. Amy and Charlemagne chasing after Peepus. Oh no! Amy knocking down Charlemagne, preventing him from stopping Peepus so she can stop Peepus instead. The change of focus was there. Amy was not wanting to stop Peepus until she knew she neutralized Charlemagne. Speaking of neutralizing, it looks like Bubba Jim is trying to squeeze the head of Fod like it's a grape right now. Bubba Jim into the ring. Chong Tonka punched by Race. And now Race punching Joe right back in the face. Fod with a kicks galore and knocking Bubba Jim down. Looked like Amy chucked Joe. It was Race that chucked Joe. Sorry, I got people's bodies mixed up. Big drop kick to the face. Charlemagne goes Peepus. And now Chaboy leveling Race. Amy now missing the kick. Peepus pulling the leg out from under her. And now slamming her. His axe kick into the face of Amy. And a super to the back of the head. Fod putting in the chaos to perfection. These superstars, oh, and that ladder's out of the ring. We are going to not see that ladder for like a solid 20 minutes. Oh, never mind. Fod picked up the ladder. Never mind. Oh, God. Oh, Bubba Jim with a running power slam onto Fod on top of that ladder. That is brutality at its best. As Joe is just chucking those steel steps all over the place as Chaboy levels Peepus. And that ladder came back in the ring much faster than I thought it was going to, actually. Oh, Jesus! Chaboy chucking a table at Joe's head. Ladder set up. Peepus, well, thought he was going to climb, but look at this. Joe climbing up instead. Reached for that contract and knocked off the ladder immediately. Big knee to the side of the head. Peepus teeping. Fod's right back up. Springboard. Well, never mind. Fod's back down. Fod had it, and then Fod immediately lost it. Congratulations, Fod. Big drop kick. Bubba Jim knocking down Peepus. Raceroni, Joe, all knocked over. As your boy fighting his way back to the same position off against Amy. Ladder in, table in hand of Charlemagne, but quickly, fuck him up. What's up, Jared? By God, a big body slam by Bubba Jim, and now Peepus back in control, throwing him all over the place and knocking him down. Peepus flying through the air, missing wildly. Bubba Jim rolling out of the way and grabbing on. Peepus is in a bad place. If you are a Goblin fan, you don't want to see a fall-away slam be hit like that. Bubba Jim just staggeringly taller. My God, it's like a mountain versus a molehill right here. Still tonight, this is not our only 8-person match. Oh my God, Amy blew some she spit some blue Kool-Aid out at Joe. My God, the blue Kool-Aid is crazy. I like to mount your molehill, ayo. Amy, did Amy just knock out Bubba Jim with a punch? Oh my, it seemed like he's back up, but Jesus. Fod hit with the uppercut. Joe locked in with Charlemagne. Charlemagne scooped up by Joe. And down goes Joe, and quickly a chop block knocking Joe down. Bubba Jim with the steel steps, and Peepus rolling of thunder into the Goblin settlements. Amy now up and over the top rope. Chaboy getting powerbombed out of the ring. Raceroni still just after a vendetta. Twisted Sister. Down goes Fod, thanks to Charlemagne. Jared, hope work's going good for you, buddy. Up, and there's the end of days. Raceroni flexing on the outside. Chaboy not happy about it, but Joe chucking a ladder at Chaboy. Not forgetting about that table that got chucked at him earlier. Russian leg sweep, team up. Charlemagne taken down by Chaboy and Fod. Bubba Jim slammed into a ladder by Amy, and Fod is now being attacked by Charlemagne while Chaboy is after Amy. Salida del Sol from Charlemagne on to Amy. And now Charlemagne, Twisted Sister to Chaboy. A Twisted Sister is just so brutal, and that steel chair just got chucked at Charlemagne, and he just like shrugged it off. Oh God, Peepus! Oh, that's a pile driver. In MCW, we do protected pile drivers. I promise that most people are not getting a concussion when you see a pile driver used from an MCW wrestler. For the most part. Perfect suplex by Charlemagne, knocking down Chaboy. Do not, asterisks. Asterisks hyphen quotation marks. Peepus now climbing up the ladder, ignoring the fact that we claim that we follow all safety protocols. Everybody dove back in the ring, it felt like, as Peepus almost has that contract. Oh my God, he's like inches away. Oh, Peepus fell hard. Work is about as ass gets, working until at least 10, unless I get super lucky. You never know. You never know. If I'm lucky enough to make some parries and clear obscure, you might be lucky enough to get out of work early. Charlemagne, face first goes Amy into the ground. Bubba Jim slammed down hard by Chonka. Fod in the corner. Uh-oh. Joe is just on a tear. Power bomb. Up and over the ropes. Down to the floor. Everyone is going all over the place, and it seems like we have no ladder set up. And it's just the chaos has consumed this match. Wait a minute. Speaking of chaos, oh god, Bubba Jim running power slam onto Peepus as Charlemagne climbing up that ladder quickly as fought after Amy. Oh god, the Bowser DDT. Fod now shoving Charlemagne's ladder. Oh, Charlemagne's in trouble. Oh, that's a power bomb onto the ladder. Fod making a statement with that one. Well, Peepus made a statement too with that springboard that missed. He's entering what's known as the no-fly zone. Yo, Darth, how you doing? Bubba Jim slamming those steps. The steps just slid out of his hand. Too much oils or something happening. Ooh to you. Trying to see. Chaboy's out. Peepus is out. Charlemagne back in. Amy in the grasp of Joe. Lifted up and down she goes. Thawed now. Oh my god. A packaged pile driver. That one I can't promise is protected. Thawed might have just injured Joe's neck permanently. Inside the ring, Bubba Jim, Race, and Amy. Outside the ring, Charlemagne, Peepus, Joe, Fod, and Chaboy. Currently standing, we have Bubba Jim choking out Racer in the corner. Fod sent down the ringside by Joe. Ladder picked up by Bubba Jim, not being put in the middle of the ring, he's putting it in a corner as Joe just slams Fod down hard. Big knee strike from Charlemagne onto Chaboy, and a ladder being introduced. Oh my god, he just hit Fod so hard. Fod landed on the table and fell. Imagine getting hit so hard that you get knocked off your feet. Peepus stepping out of the ring. Amy drop kicks to Charlemagne. Chaboy in the ring. Peepus rolling around. Everybody's in the ring except for... doesn't matter. Salita Del Sol. It was Bubba Jim. Everyone was in the ring but Bubba Jim for a moment there. And now everybody is literally... okay. I thought Chaboy was leaving the ring. Chaboy decided to springboard across the ring, keeping himself inside the ring for any advantage he could possibly wonder. Boom! Amy still steps in hand, knocking down Peepus. Joe dragging Chaboy over the corner. Bubba Jim in another corner, kind of just chilling. Fod, well, Fod looks like he's trying to capitalize on the situation, actually. Slamming a ladder into Joe, putting the ladder in the center of the ring. Amy now going for a flurry of kicks onto Charlemagne as Bubba Jim begins to climb the ladder, and well, Fod ain't gonna let that one happen, I think. Looks like multiple people aren't gonna let that one happen. Chaboy trying to hit Bubba Jim in the back, and Fod just pushing the ladder over. Joe slammed down hard by Chaboy. Big time senton by Charlemagne. Darth, thank you for the hydrate. Fod out of the ring. Amy just circling around, went for a drop kick, missed it, and also missed every ladder. Oh no, she landed on a chair though. Joe fighting back against Fod. Chaboy grab it on to Joe. Joe sent to the corner. Peepus getting back inside the ring. Race the road back inside the ring. Fod lifting up Chaboy. Whoa, what I thought was an electric chair, but quickly dropped down for the back spin elbow to the back of the head. Amy set him the ladder close to the center of the ring. You might be able to reach the... oh, look at that. She scooched it. She scooched it. Amy now getting the table. Charlemagne hitting the back of Chaboy. Oh, sorry, not Chaboy. Peepus. Chaboy knocked out by Fod and Raceroni flexing on the outside. Joe and Amy inside the ring. Joe just punching wildly. And look at this, trying to shove the... oh, wait. Race stopping the progression there. Darth, GG's on the 5-stream streak. Is Amy's your number one contender? Holy shit. She just stole that one, if you ask me. Impressively done.
Here is your
Oh my
winner.
God, bleeding again. 2 matches, 2
It's
bleeds.
Amy.
Amy with another huge victory under her belt, going on to Retribution to face off for the Mango Time Championship against El Scapo. Chat, I'm gonna run to the restroom real quickly. You're gonna run our ads, because that's something we gotta do. While I do that and everything, I suggest everybody else takes a nice little break, walk around, step up, step out, get some breathers. While that's happening, remind everybody, you guys are awesome and amazing, and I love every single one of you. All right, ads are playing. BRB. Able to beat that? I mean, do I love you the most? Question mark, question mark, question mark. Ladies and gentlemen, ads are over. Next match. Do I have it set up? I don't think I have it set up yet. I do have no idea. Yes, I do. Fatal 4-Way. Feels Good Man Championship. There's your competitors right there.
The following Fatal 4-Way match is for the #1 contendership for the MCW Feels Good Man Championship. Introducing first, she's the queen of the Choncobos. She's Summer Bree.
Listen, if I don't cause controversy, who will? Summer Bree making her way down the ring. She was unsuccessful in the Murphy Cup, losing to Baconic. But now she's back to where she says she loves the most, the Feels Good Man Championship. This division is her division, the first ever Feels Good Man champion, the very delectably delight of a sunshiny summer sweetness and all the things in between, the huggable summer breeze, ready to make a statement here tonight. You know what I should do? I should plug my controller in before Claire Obscure. Gamba, 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 get your mangoes on the line.
Her commissions are open. Hi, friends, it's Kayako Lee.
It is true, her commissions are open, in fact, and she will say hi, friends, to the end of the days. Literally the entire community, they're all professional gaslighters. Are they? Kayako making her debut last week in the Battle Royale party. Now, letting her friends roam wildly as she makes her way down the ring. Are her commissions open? Because last I checked out, Scapo made her upset. So, she might not have those commissions open anymore. Gas is too expensive. I can't afford to gaslight people. It's true. Somebody needs to get Kaiko on line. We need to know if Kaiko's commissions are still open, or did Scap ruin that for everyone? She leader status! Scap killed Kayako! Oh, that son of a bitch. Gas prices are dropping. What do you mean? What do you mean? They're still high over here.
Next, we all love her. It's Halls.
It's true. Every single one of us loves Halls. Halls making her way down the ring. Her debut was also in that Battle Royale last week. It's true. You don't live in Canada, Jared. You live close to Canada, but you're not in Canada. Canada gases are expensive. Hall's ready to show everyone how much she loves you in this match. Her first non-Battle Royale match in MCW. She's determined more than ever to give out hugs, kisses, and loves all across this match, which may or may not benefit her in this match at all.
And finally, he is the knife of the MCW. It's AKG.
AKG. Knocked out by Nick in the Murphy Cup. Former Feels Good Man champion, ready to stab everyone that gets in his way here tonight. Is that really the best way to get to the Feels Good Man championship? Stabbing? I think it's not ineffective, but ultimately effective when it comes down to it. AKG still has one of the best win-loss records in all of MCW. But the question is, what is next for this man? Feels Good Man Championship is currently in his eyes, but after that, if he somehow doesn't win tonight, if he ends up winning tonight and doesn't win the title on next week, if he ends up winning the title, obviously we know what's next. But what's next for this man across the board if this Feels Good Man Championship opportunity slips out of his fingers? Retribution is a chance for everyone to reset, redial, and reset. Wait, what? I said reset twice. Regardless, I'm crossing my legs again. See? I shouldn't sit on my leg, but here we are, nonetheless, sitting on it. AKG stretching, so you know he is the prince of strong style. He will hit you with everything he possibly can, and it's gonna hurt across the board. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, I'm wrong. You're wrong. I'm right. Fatal 4-way to figure out who is the #1 contender to face Dynamungo for the Feels Good Man Championship, as Summer Breeze takes down Halls and Kayako goes right after AKG. Now you look at the Feels Good Man champion right now. He is in the arena. We have been confirmed he is in the arena. He ran away. As you guys knew a couple weeks ago, Eviolite started to explode, figuratively and literally. And Dyna left the country. We don't know where he went exactly, but he ran. If you guys remember, he is the person who beat Evie for that championship. And so he did not want anybody to remember that. And so he got the fuck out before Evie exploded at him and hurt him, maimed him, killed him, murdered him. Regardless. I get our number one contender here tonight, and Dinah is ready for the All Champions Total Warfare later this evening. AKG kicks to Kayako, and now taking Kayako over to Halls as Halls and AKG leg sweep down goes Kayako. And AKG going for the pin. Halls didn't want to break it up, but she did want to hit a beautiful drop kick right onto Summer Bree's face. You look at an in-depth spot here. When we talk about AKG, very good win-loss ratio. Summer Bree has an equally good win-loss ratio as AKG. These two have been in MCW since the beginning, and they both have a very big chip on both of their shoulders. They both have gotten very little opportunities at the world title. Both have actually received one total MCW World Championship match in their entire MCW career. Now, they are back to square one, it feels like, in the separate divisions that they were not in. As we know, Bree was the first ever Fields Gold Man champion, and AKG was competing off originally for the Broken Championship when he started MCW. Now, obviously, the Broken division is no longer a thing. It's now combined into the Hardcore title after the No Limits and Broken Championship combined into one. But now you have to think, where do these two go? They're back home. Lower division, not main event. Hall's getting in there as Bree tries to pin Kayako, kick out of two. And then you look at the flip coin. Kayako and Halls, brand new to MCW. This is technically their second matches, period. Kayako and Halls were in that battle royal last week as a kendo stick hits Halls right across the face. They didn't get a chance to truly prove themselves there as Bree misses a springboard right over AKG's head. Oh shit, chat, I gotta put my sourdough starter in the fridge. I forgot to do that. It's been out for an extra hour. Priority, make sure the bread is taken care of. Sorry, MCW. Kick out at two. So I was looking at the playback, not the actual live. Kayako taking the fight right to Bree. Halls outside the ring, laying down on the ground. There are no disqualifications in this match, no countouts, so you can easily get, well, as AKG just proved, you can get any weapon you want and cause a little bit of mischief and mayhem. As, AKG hits a modified Kinshasa, sliding Kinshasa, right to the face of Kayako. Hall's now taking advantage of the veteran, slamming them both head first. Code breaker onto Bree. And oh my god, the I love you to AKG. My god. Hall's popping off in the middle of this match right away. Off the ropes. Oh, big kick right across the chest of Halls as Bree gets scooped up by AKG and slammed down hard. Kayako getting pinned by AKG. Now, if we've learned anything from the Murphy Cup, beginner's luck is a good thing. Same goes with the Riley Cup. You look at the finals, you have Ema in the finals. He's debuted in MCW at the beginning of the tournament. Yogi in the finals of the Riley Cup, making his official wrestling debut at the beginning of the Riley Cup. Kayako and Halls have an opportunity here tonight as an axe handle knocking down both Bree and AKG. You also look at Rena. Last week, took KC, the MCW World Champion, to the limits, to the point where he had to use the exposed turnbuckle to beat her. Beginner's luck is a huge thing in MCW right now, and we are going to see it again and again and again as new wrestlers come out of the woodwork. Kayako taking down Halls and AKG sending the newbie hard into the ground. Bree chucking a ladder at, oh my god, at Halls. Halls missing it hard, and then Halls bashing the face of Bree with a kendo stick. Big slam, Kaiko knocking AKG down, and now going for the pin. Like I said, MCW supports all of our newcomers to have a great time and enjoy their opportunities as they get them. Oh, the I love you right to AKG again. AKG has been hit by 2 I love yous. They are effective and they are devastating. Code breaker to Bree. Jesus. AKG want to take the fire dolls, but Hall's fighting back. Punch to the ribs. Oh, God, Kaiko, the back scratch on a Bree. Oh, big kick. My goodness. We should call that the commission kick. Oh, King Shaza. Oh, man. King Shaza could have easily won it there. Hall spinning around, and, well, she missed wildly. Oh, I love you, Bree. My God. Halls is showing up tonight like crazy. This is her official, like, non-battle royal debut, as is Kaiko's. And with his top rope goes Halls. Kaiko taking AKG to the top rope. Big crossbody by Halls. Kaiko sending AKG out of the ring. Lining up Halls with a slap across the chest-shielder area. And now lifting up Halls as Bree watches from the sideline. I'm turning on my fan under the desk. I am getting a little warm. Oh, Bree getting out of the grasp. And now a Hurricane Rana taking down AKG. As Halls gets those steel steps, and Kaiko just lays down on the outside of the ring. She's, you know, it makes sense. Kaiko's kind of tired. Oh, and those steel steps met Halls right on the chin. Down goes Halls. Did Kaiko just get that kendo stick and instantly shatter over the backs of Bree and AKG?
Here is your winner.
Well, what the? Okay, well, what the fuck? Something just that bad happened, and I don't know what the fuck just happened. Something weird just happened, and I blame the cloud. I don't know what just happened. Like, a bunch of shit just looks like... Alright, well, whatever. We move past it. I don't question it. The cloud is fucking everything up again. It's either the cloud or somebody's hacking MCW. Is this our way of finding out EGWs are doing a cyber attack on us now? Those motherfuckers. Oh, even worse. It could be Dogma sending a message. Jesus, I pray to God there's no more messages from Dogma as Halls drops a drop kick right in the side of the head of Bree. I'm getting tired of these cryptid messages Dogma's been sending us. They are just starting to make me unsettled, uneasy. They're making the people in the back feel nauseous. We have no idea where Professor Jolty still is. Big shoulder breaker by AKG. Midsection kick to Kaiko. Kaiko goes up against the wall. Ropes. Oh my gosh. Oh, big belly to back throw by AKG onto Kaiko. I don't know what the fuck just happened. I'm still thrown off what all that was about. That was so weird. I don't understand. AKG had an armbar in on Kaiko, and quickly Summer Bree has a sledgehammer now. Don't worry, it's a 1 pound sledgehammer. It is not lethal as long as, you don't connect with the head. Oh, Bree in a bad place. Oh my God, a code breaker in the corner though. Kaiko breaking up the pin. Oh, and a steel chair to the back of the head of Halls. Up Bree. Nice arm drag taking down AKG. And now the Hurricane Rana done dirty to Halls. Midsection kick to Kaiko. Summer Bree drop kick to the knee. AKG and Halls. Halls sent over to the corner. Nice slam down by AKG. Kaiko capitalizing. Everyone's down but her. Kick out of 2. Bree rolling out of the way of Halls. Halls locking back up. Halls sending Bree into the corner. And well, I don't know what that was, but it is what it is. And Halls hit the I love you on a Kaiko. And Bree hitting 2 knees, pushing Halls into the ropes. Bree wants to go for the Breton bomb, but looks like Halls wants to steal a pin. Well, she wanted to, but not gonna steal a big victory like you steal an I love you from Halls. Double leg sweep, knocking down AKG. I love you. Ooh, nicely saved by Kaiko. Almost the end of the match. Kaiko is down. AKG with a bat in hand. Halls getting knocked out with that bat, swinging it wildly. Bree, though, sunset flip power bomb. Up and over the top rope. Oh, Bree trying to steal a win, but forgot Halls is still in play. Took care of Kaiko, forgot Halls was still alive, and she spins around, hits a drop kick, but nothing really came of it because she just got pushed into Bree, and Bree not able to hold Kaiko down. Kaiko in the ropes, down goes Halls. Leapfrog. And now single, oh, Halls just connected with the referee. Oh, you know how he said don't connect with the sledgehammer to the face? Yeah, AKG didn't listen to that one. Jesus. Halls knocking down Bree with that beautiful twisting, turning corner drop kick. And now taking it right to elbow, right to AKG. Face first goes Bree. And there we go, the lockup with Halls and sent in the ring. And well, Halls sidestep missed again on that one. Ooh. Up on the shoulders is AKG on Kaiko. Kaiko dropping AKG across the top turnbuckle. Sledgehammer in hand and slamming it right in the ankle and now chucking it at AKG. Halls, though, wants to send a message to Kaiko. I love you is sent. Halls having it broken up by Bree. Bree lifting up Halls and a big knee, knocking Halls over hard. Sledgehammer in hand, chucking it at Kaiko. Kaiko just rolls out of the way, missing it wildly. Gotta go off the ropes, and well, they ran into each other. A little bit of a miscommunication there. Drop kick, down goes Brie. Kayako, well, I don't know what Kayako had planned there, but guess we'll never know properly then, huh? Sledgehammer into the kidney. Halls is not letting the match end like that at all as she springs off and, oh, misses the opportunity for the helicopter Hurricane Rana. Hall slapped across the chest of Kayako. Kayako up on the shoulders, dropping out of it. Kayako now dragging Halls to the corner, slamming face first in that top turnbuckle. Oh, what is this? Oh, it's a bulldog off the top rope. Kick out of two. I think Kayako calls that the Atlas Finder. Oh, commissions are open. That kick hit. Oh my God, AKG with the blue Kool-Aid. Oh my God, Kayako is going on to face Diner for the Feels Good Man Championship.
Here is your winner, Kayako Lee.
Just blood after blood after blood in every match tonight, it feels like. Jesus, Kayako is just drenched in blood. Holy moly. Kayako excited. First victory in MCW. This is a big deal. Ladies and gentlemen, we now know another number one contender just that easily. Again, I don't know what happened in the middle of the match. That was weird, and I don't quite frankly understand what happened. But I do know this. We talked about it during that match. That might have been another message sent from Dogma, which I don't want to think is something that's been said. But Dogma, again, sent us another disturbing tape last week, and I can't show it to you guys. I refuse. I'll get deleted off the internet. TOS and shit. They're just fucked up in the head. But essentially, and by essentially, I mean exactly this was said by Dark Siren. So much noise in the world, yet the absence of one man becomes thunder. They're looking for him, panicking, wondering if that you simply vanished. A fear is always loudest when they don't know where to search. Some rumors say he stumbled into our shadows, that perhaps we claimed another mind, another body, another soul. LaRue would then respond with him? Please. He can barely handle chalk dust, much less Dogma. Whoever kneels before us now is stronger than that, not a flimsy twig of a man babbling. Jay Nasty would then pitch in with besides, the last one talked too much. And this one? He's dangerous, because he hasn't said a word. No one's even noticed. Dark Siren would finally come in with the final bit. Let the world chase ghosts. Let them search empty hallways. Let them believe whatever gives them comfort. Because Dogma does not take the missing. Dogma takes the forgotten. It comes back around like we said. We are worried about Jolty, but we have not heard from Jolty. We don't know if he's okay in MCW. We don't know. All we do know is Kyle's focus here tonight. Triple threat opportunity. He wants himself that multimedia championship. Do we ever set up properly? I do. Good for me. Triple threat. G-Man. Kyle. Jameson Walker. Number one contendership for the multimedia championship.
The following triple threat match is for the number one contendership for the MCW Multimedia Championship. Introducing first, from the EGW commentary desk, it's Kyle Haggs.
Kyle, putting his search for Jolty on hold as we speak, taking himself out of the Riley Cup, now has to have the forever thought of what would have happened if Jolty was able to compete with him in the Riley Cup. Could he be going for the finals right now, or would he be essentially nowhere? Would they be just commentating at EGW? Kyle has a focus here now in this multimedia number contendership match, but it's not going to be just that simple. Tall mountains Many hills to climb, opportunities to continue. You know, Professor Jolty, the real person, is not actually gone. It's just the MCW persona of him.
Introducing next, representing the G-Spot, the unpredictable G-Man.
Now you talk about someone who's having a little bit of an issue. The G-Spot feels like it's imploding in front of his eyes. He goes to the back and he has to solve the issues of Merv wanting to break the baby in half, which is ironic since the baby is literally the size of a mini, like, well, not even mini, it's like a full-size refrigerator. And Merv is roughly the size of a freaking coat rack. We did get learned that no matter what happens here tonight, G-Man is in that match with himself as the special guest referee for Mr. Merv versus the unthinkable baby. The G-Spot is a family according to G-Man, and he's going to make sure the family has their problems solved next week. And on top of that, he makes the claim that he will be multimedia champion come the end of the night too. But he has to first earn that opportunity here. And after he kind of had a run-in with Kyle and Jameson a few weeks ago, you have to wonder that he has a little bit of a personal hatred of the fact that he just kind of got interrupted trying to have a conversation with Ginger, the multimedia champion.
And finally, representing EGW, it's Jameson Walker.
Now, see, I gotta do a personal apology to Jameson Walker. I've been calling him Jameson Fox for like the solid month or so. Thought his last name was Fox, and somebody didn't correct me, so that's not my fault technically at the end of the day. It's just he looks like a fox, not a walker. I'll say it. But it doesn't matter. Apparently he's a former fighter pilot, old man ready to fight off against other old men. It is a war of wars here in this match here tonight. If EGW finally has an opportunity to capitalize on MCW's misfortunes, Jameson might be able to want to take full advantage of it. We talk about the misfortunes, the missing of Professor Jolty, the G-Spot imploding. This is an opportunity for EGW to finally add another championship to their repertoire quicker than ever. Madam Referee stepping in for this match because she knows how vital this match will quickly become. G-Man, huge clothesline, knocking down Kyle. As he runs in, slaps the two ears of the back of Kyle, and now G-Man sending Jameson into the corner. Kyle now, big kick right to the face of G-Man, knocking him off his feet, and now going right back to Jameson, who elbows him right in the face. Elbows. Jameson understands his triple threat rules. There are no disqualifications, so he already is getting himself a kendo stick. Don't worry, I'm adjusting audio. It's a lot loud. There we go. Kyle has a kendo stick of his own as G-Man slams down Jameson. Oh my gosh. The kendo stick is a flying. Coolio lockup, midsection kick by Jameson. Lifting Kyle up, and Kyle taken for a ride face first to the ground. Dropping Jameson face first. That is a beautiful inverted DDT, but Jameson right back up on his feet as if nothing even happened. Drop down elbow. G-Man keeping Kyle on the ground. Jameson outside the ring, recovering slowly. Really nice power slam. Jameson, oof. Kendo stick knocked out of the hand of Kyle. And quickly a hip toss, sending Jameson back down on the ground in the corner. As Kyle lines up for something. Oh, I went for a super kick and missed it wildly, actually. Kyle teaming up with Jameson here, dropping Kyle down face first, gut first. Big slam. Oh, G-Man going for a roll up on Jameson. Cannot even a 1 count though. Kyle just kicked in the face by G-Man, and look at this. G-Man capitalizing on the situation. Now, I don't know too much about Jameson, but I do know this about G-Man. He is an ultimate opportunist. He is unpredictable. He will do whatever it takes to win, and he has that veteran styling. Kyle, big boot to the face, Jameson. Kyle nor Jameson, in my opinion, have a lot of wrestling experience, but G-Man, man, has multitude of years of wrestling servitude under his belt. As that kendo stick cracks Jameson across the face. And G-Man disrespectfully pinning him in front of Kyle as he puts that forearm right into the face with the pin. Kyle now up and over the top rope, and Jameson dodging a super kick by G-Man. G-Man dragging Jameson. Oh, was trying to take him to a corner, but quickly got stopped. Jameson elbow strikes multitude of them, and a suplex knocking down Jameson. Nice drop toe hold by Kyle. Nice getting out of the situation that he was in. Midsection kick directly to Jameson. Kyle now getting rolled up by Jameson. Small package. And kick out and not even one. Oh, wait. Did the referee get bumped or something? Oh, kendo stick right across the gut of Jameson. And quickly Jameson right back up, though. And G-Man's like, you need to stay down. You got hit by a kendo stick. Actually sell, you son of a bitch. G-Man, a true purist of the MCW wrestling styling. Please start selling, as he says in the ring. Up the ropes goes G-Man. Kyle back, elbow, knocking down G-Man hard. Big knee taking down Jameson. Just across the board, it is just a whoops. There we go. Take care of that. Up on the shoulders, Jameson has Kyle, and Kyle is getting spun around in a helicopter. Oh, cutter! G-Man wanted to bring a sledgehammer, and look at this yelling. Just yelled to the world. Oh, big boot right to the chin. G-Man going for that signature G-Verta breaker. Off the ropes goes G-Man, and up and over, flipped over, big Bach drop onto G-Man by Jameson. And now the sledgehammer is being introduced to G-Man's entire body. As Jameson goes up to the top rope. Oh, look at this small package by Kyle. When the Jameson wanted to break it up, he also didn't know what was happening in front of him too, is the other big issue. Big slap by Kyle, and now G-Man sending Kyle. Nope, he's lifting Kyle up. Never mind. Lifting Kyle up and drop. Ooh, wanted to drop him across that top rope, but unfortunately for him, he kind of got elbowed multiple times by Kyle. And the pile driver. Oh. Like we said, in MCW, we have safety regulations on pile drivers, but that was an EGW superstar. That one, I don't know if there are safety regulations on those. Oh my God, speaking of safety regulations, a big headbutt to the back of the head. That guy could be hurting. Man, we have yet to see someone use the top rope, which is starting to upset me a little bit. I haven't got a chance to say everyone's favorite tag team partner, the top rope. Legitimately. Big back body drop, Kyle taking G-Man down. And broken up by Jameson. Knee super kick. Wonder what Kyle's got planned after that. He has both competitors' opponents staggered a little bit. Looked like Kyle trying to take Jameson to the corner, but quickly got out of it with Jameson. Now G-Man and Kyle center the ring. Kyle center the corner. G-Man, big elbow, and look at this. This man is running with a beautiful shoulder tackle. Oh, Madam Referee got bumped by Jameson. Lifting up G-Man. Oh, look at that. Nice move. Broken up by Kyle. I don't know what you would call that. It's a nice little like sidewalk slam of sorts, but not fully in sort. Jameson sending Kyle on the ropes. Big knee taken down. G-Man sliding out of the ring. This now choking out Kyle in the corner. G-Man wants to get those steel steps. Lost the first steel steps. Now Jameson beating Kyle up with the kendo stick, shattering it over his legs, properly his knee. As G-Man lifts Jameson up. Whoa, that's a corn dog if I've ever seen one. That tailbone is injured essentially. Now G-Man dropping that sledgehammer down hard into Kyle. And going for the pin disrespectfully, putting that forearm right across the face. Kick out of two. Kyle not even close to being done yet, G-Man. And a running bulldog onto Kyle. And now Jameson going for the pin. G-Man just walked away. G-Man legitimately said, I'm done.
Here is your winner, Jameson Walker.
What an interesting play. I guess he's more focused on having to call his special guest referee match. Well, Jameson Walker going on to Retribution to face Ginger for the Multimedia Championship. What an interesting play by G-Man. Something I don't think most of us remotely saw coming. Did my transition like do a weird cut off there? Like that was weird. Anyway, chat. You guys ready for the first finals of the night? It's the Murphy Cup Finals. I'm gonna read the thing. Where's the thing? The thing's somewhere around here. Did we post it? We did post it, right? We did not post it. I gotta read it on the other side. Notes. I never posted it. Wow. GG's me. Backstage, Ema and Meme were talked to about the 2 out of 3 falls final in Hell in a Cell. Meme, Ema, you're both on the verge of winning the Murphy Cup. What are your thoughts? Ema, who is no longer as overly excited newbie, now kind of calmed and collected. I didn't expect to be here, but every match I learned something about myself, about what I can take. I'm not lucky anymore. I'm ready. Meme chuckles softly. I love that for you. You know why I'm here? Because I don't overthink it. I don't worry about the pressure. I don't worry about expectations. I just show up and see what breaks. Ema nods, acknowledging what Meme had to say. You make it sound easy. Whatever happens, I'm not backing down. Which Meme would smile with the biggest of wideness. It's not easy. I just don't let it scare me anymore. I'm not backing down either. My fun's just starting. Ladies and gentlemen, 2 out of 3 falls inside of Hell in a Cell. And that match is right now. Murphy Cup Finals.
The following match is a 2 out of 3 falls Hell in a Cell match and is for the Murphy Cup Finals. Introducing first, he is the all-seeing Meme.
Meme made his way to this position through very simple means. I'm gonna go pull up the list of matches that have happened and how we have gotten here. Hey, you just gotta give me a minute because I'm scrolling. But Meme has one thing on mind. He proved that he belonged here, and he's been busting his ass to earn his opportunity left and right. Meme beat former world champion Kiwi in round 1, to then go on to beat Mazada in round 2. In the semifinals, he beat Nick to earn his spot here in this finals match. But now, he's got himself a whole new opportunity, a person of fate. I'm betting on Ema.
His opponent, he is Ema.
You look at the newbie. Ema is green, he is fresh. He started off the tournament beating Monster Moment, going on to round 2 to dethrone and put a stop to Amy's run. Then last week in the semifinals, he ended the run, the generational run of Baconic. Now tonight, the focus is in. Can this newbie be the one? This is the finals. This is the Murphy Cup winner right here in this match. 2 out of 3 falls. It is going to be Hell in a Cell rules. Let's try and stay within the cage confines. The reason the cell's there to keep you guys in the arena. But if you guys end up breaking through the cage, there is falls count anywhere. Enjoy pinning each other on top of the cage, I guess. Madame Referee in her finest of outfits, ready to call this match as Meme slams Ema down hard quick. Big double handle into the back of Ema as Ema gets back up and quickly slamming Meme down face first after an arm drag, sending him hard into the ground. Ema staying on top of Meme as quickly as he can. Going for, looks like he's going for a little bit of an arm bar a little bit. Trapping one arm and wrenching the other. Meme getting out of it and quickly knocking Ema down with a clothesline. Meme sends Ema into the ropes and a big belly-to-belly throw from Meme. Sending the message quick, fast, and already. It comes down to the one who has fun and the one who feels like they've been super lucky all freaking tournament long. The newbie versus the one who's been here since the beginning. Meme taking Ema for a ride, throwing him out of the ring and out to the outside. It's the tenacity of Meme that is really going to get ahead of him here. They're going to fight on the outside. This is both of their first times being locked inside of Hell in a Cell. So this is no one's advantage here at all. The only advantage we can possibly see is Meme being a veteran and Ema just having this beginner's luck like nobody's ever seen before. Generational beginner's luck, as I may call it. The only true downside to whoever wins this match, they are in a Hell in a Cell match, so they're going to be putting their bodies on the line pretty heftily here. It is not a laughing matter for either of them. In this match, you just gotta make sure you have enough energy to go on to next week to face KC at Retribution for the MCW World Championship. If you don't have the energy to compete in that match, you're gonna be really in a sore bad place. Meme hitting the uppercut. Quickly, the fight is just taking them around and around they go. Meme getting slammed into the ring apron. This is where Hell in a Cells are different than normal matches. They are contested in a very confined amount of space. Weapons are allowed, no countouts, no disqualifications. Most of the time, nobody even grabs a weapon from under the ring, and it is depressing in my opinion. But we digress oh so badly. Meme sending Ema down ringside one more time, tripped over his own shoelaces once again, as Meme is, well, Meme's confused, it feels like. Uppercut galore from Meme. Jaw jacked by Ema. And the fight starting to spill back the other way as Ema trips on his shoelaces one more time. And Meme is, well, going back. Well, I don't know what the heck Meme is doing. Meme's got some sort of weird play, and I don't know how to really respond to it. Uppercut by Ema. Elbow strike by Meme. Punch to the face by Ema. As the punches keep flying in. Up, dodged. It's a striking battle on the outside. This is not even a wrestling match. This is just a fight. These two both understand this is the finals. There is no turning back now. Ema just keeps running Meme over clothesline after clothesline. Meme sending Ema right in those steel steps, falling right over the side of him. Midsection kick, Ema sending Meme downside. And into the ring they go. Oh my god, we actually like some wrestling in this match. Ema's planning something here. Bounce off the ropes, hitting him with the inner thigh. Rolling him up and going for that pin. Midsection kick, he's going for the Imagine Dragon. Oh, Meme ready for it. Might be the first time we've seen someone reverse the Imagine Dragon. And Meme with those heavy hits. I want to win, but that ref took 5 business days to count down. What's up, Meme? Yeah, no, the referee, I mean, she takes her time. She's been hit a couple times inside the head. Meme off the rope, hitting the big splash. Kick out of 2. Hope your day is good, Meme. Hope you had a good weekend so far. Meme yelling about, and look at this. Is he going for peak content? Ema's in trouble. Peak content. Today's going pretty good. A little tired, but we push forward as you are unsuccessful with peak content. Meme going for a second peak content? Oh yeah, he is actually. Oh shit. Oh my god. That's the first pin for Meme. Meme is up 1-0 in this 2 out of 3 falls match. Oh, Ema. Oh, Ema! Meme kicking out at 2 after a low blow. My goodness, and we're back outside of the ring. Ema sending Meme down ringside, tripping over shoelaces galore. Yeah, this been fantastic so far. Ema pushed into the cage. Ema sending Meme into the cage, and now Meme fighting back again. Meme sending Ema back inside the ring. The focus is there and stepping away and stomping on those chests. Ema just kind of loosely rolled out of the ring and fell hard onto the ground. Jaw jacked goes Meme. Ema with an uppercut. And the fight still on that outside, spitting and spinning around. Meme having the big head of steam, big body drop there, and a oh, never mind, that's a spine buster, not an inverted atomic drop. Go over the pin, center of the ring. Kick out of 2. That Meme just viciously beating up Emo. Oh my god, Emo just collapsed. Meme go over that big splash, and it hits, connected perfectly. Off the top rope, Meme trying to end this viciously. Up goes Ema. Up on the shoulders of Meme. Meme, oh my god, what is happening? What on earth? Oh, the final laugh! How did he get to the final laugh from all that combinations? How is Ema still in this? Ema is the GOAT! What's up, Rena, as he hits the diving clothesline, knocking down Meme. Dragging Meme towards the center of the ring. Ema did hit a low blow earlier. Oh, he's going for that thigh attack. Oh, that big thigh. Imagine Dragon. The score is now tied 1-1. Next fall decides it. Over the top rope. Flurry's coming through. Ema, what in earth? I can't, the cage, the cell is an issue. I think Ema's punching him right in the spine. And then a backstabber. Jeez, Ema's pulling out different moves every week, it feels like. Low blows, peak content, final laughs, Imagine Dragons. These two have thrown everything at each other. Ema flying off crossbody. Ema now. Oh my god, big clothesline in the corner. Now stomping away at the thingies. Midsection kick. Ema wants to go for Imagine Dragons, it looks like, but Meme has other plans. Oh. Meme went for something. Ema reversed. In the corner goes Meme. Punch right to the face. Ema out. My god, the cell is really blocking a lot of our content. Ema going for Imagine Dragons again. Nailed it perfectly this time. That it? Ema goes on to the final. Oh, not the final. He wins. Ema's your Murphy Cup Season 3 winner.
Here is your winner, Ema.
Ema will be going on next week to face KC for the MCW World Championship. Holy moly. That's another match where somebody ended bleeding. I'll say this, Reno. Hope you're having a great day because I haven't got a chance to say that yet. GG's to Meme on a very successful run. Ema, unfortunately, the newbie continues to soar. Can someone else pay out the gambit? I can. Chat, we're gonna run ads. While ads are playing and I go stretch and all that, I'm gonna run the entrances of the next match because you're not gonna miss much. It's all the champions. Give for all the champions and be making their way down. So yeah, I love you guys. We'll be right back. Run these ads. And I let the entrances go. Mute the music because I gotta pee. Walking away.
The following match is an All Champions Total Warfare match. Introducing first, the MCW champion, Derek the Destroyer. Next, it's the Feels Good Man champion, Dinah. Next, it's the Mango Time champion, El Scapo.
Yeah, we're back. Sorry. Took a little longer than I thought it was going to. Yeah, no match tonight for Urena, unfortunately. Not next week either, but the following week, I believe. If I looked at my schedule correctly.
Next, it's the Taco Bell champion, Green Eggs.
Who else come out so far? I think it was Derek the Destroyer, the MCW champion, El Scapo, the Mango Time champion, Dinah, the Feels Good Man champion, now Green Eggs, the Taco Bell champion, who's not in action next week. This man is kind of one of those champions where it is like, when is he going to defend it next? The mods, the title that the mods all compete for, right there, ready to go. the dungeon master ready to crawl his way into this one. Respond to message while I was at it. It's time for Total Warfare. For those of you who don't know what Total Warfare is, it is a match where a multitude of people compete at one time. No disqualifications, no rules, falls count anywhere. The more violent, the better for the fans. End of story. All champions are in this match. Anyone who is not a champion will not be in this match. Still to come, it's the Riley Cup final after this. And then after that, Clear Obscure.
Next, it's the gift of the gods champion, Raven.
Raven making her way down the ring. She has herself a date with Fondy next week for the Gift of the Gods title. Now, Raven more focused on anything on what's happening with the G-spot. The cracks have shown and the cracks are exposed. Now she has to face off against the baby's biggest fan, Fondy, next week for her title. Raven is always on the top of her game, fighting for what she believes in. Exposed cracks? Damn right. Competition is tight for that title. And you know what that means. If that title, if you win that title, you have a guaranteed MCW championship match whenever you so well damn please. As long as you give me 1 week's notice. So Raven could be champion of the world title sooner rather than later.
Next, it's the hardcore champion, Pluto.
Pluto has herself a date with another open challenge next week. They've decided that after their success of beating Funky Zayla last week, they want to do another open challenge for this title because they just love the pain, destruction, and everything in between that could possibly happen. Pluto loves the hardcore division. This is her broken throne, as she's claimed. She's ready to make more people suffer than she can even believe. Pluto is focused. Pluto is ready. Pluto trying to prove that they are not just a dwarf star. They are the planet that you should be revolving around.
Next, it's the multimedia champion, Jinja.
Now you look at this man, he is exuding confidence. He faces off against EGW's Jameson Walker next week for that title. Which is great and all, but we still don't know much about Jameson Walker, so it's hard to really be like, yeah, no, he's preparing for this. Like, how can you prepare for someone you know very little about? How can we commentate for someone we know very little about? More like exuding cocks, excuse me? Someone ban that man. Yeah, take that. Discord entry sound makes so much sense now. Last time I say you have big penis. Well, we all know I don't, so like, what do you want about, bud? It's a well-known fact. Jinja is a grower, not a shower. Now the Aura Farm begins.
And finally, it's the MCW World Champion, KC.
Now we look at KC, we wonder what's going through his mind. Last week, he had to cheat to beat Rena in his one-on-one match using the exposed turnbuckle to get the win. A lot of people are not happy about it, especially Rena. But KC had one thing to say: this is MCW, baby. The rules are only ever so slightly held to the T. Crowd seems like they do have a mixed reaction for this man right now. Not sure if they want cheer or boo. Reno wants to boo, that's for sure. But Casey's still exuding every little bit of confidence in the world. Now he goes in to face off against Ema. Newbie versus champ for world champ. And Jinja and Casey start off Derek right after Raven and Green Eggs and Dinah and El Scapo. Oh my god, the referee's knocked out. What happened? What happened to the referee? Fuck him up, Ginger. I'll do my best. As we said, there are no disqualifications in this match. El Scapo getting taken down by Casey. Submission, pinfall, falls count absolutely anywhere. The fight is here. Oh, Derek, huge super kick. Jesus Christ, Twin, you're supposed to avenge me. Yeah, he's supposed to. He's just getting punched in the face multiple times. I fucked him up. I'm the referee now. I'm the referee now. KC sent to the corner by Raven. Pluto right after Derek. Ginger punching Pluto in the face. El Scapo knocked out Raven in the corner. Derek punched the up. Derek's down. Derek had fallen. This is Derek's first time in an MCW ring. EG MCW champion. DDT by Pluto onto Green Eggs. So Derek is getting his first taste of what it's like to, oh my god. Scap had a bat. Pluto taken down by Dinah. Raven out of the ring and a pin. Pluto trying to pin Dinah. Oh, KC. What on earth is KC up to here? Top rope. KC's flying. Well, what he missed. He missed everything. Everything went bad. Pluto. Oh my god. Went for a springboard splash onto Dinah. Dinah over the pin. Ginger breaking the back of Raven. And now a stop sign has been picked up by Casey. KC stopping sign got slapped out of the hands by El Scapo. A big hip toss by Pluto inside the ring. Dinah. Okay, referee's out of the ring and there's so much happening. The referee doesn't, I don't even know if the referee knows what he's doing right now. Ginger back in the ring. Referee also back in the ring. Floater, transitional DDT. Dinah takes down Pluto. El Scapo right after KC. Ginger getting pinned by Derek. Body slam by Scapo. And now Scapo taking Derek for a ride. Pluto with the missing of the big splash. Green Eggs takes down Ginger. There's a lot happening. It's hard for me to keep up, but we're going to do our best. Dinah rolling him up. This referee is just doing his best. He really is. Wait, where? Okay, there he is. He's up there. He's up there. Inside the ring. Big senton by Raven onto Pluto. Derek now top rope. Oh my god. Taking, well, a drop kick right to Scapo and Ginger, and they just shrugged it off. I think he came up a little short. And no, that was not a short joke and how short Derek. Oh my god, did Raven, no, Dinah just threw a door at Ginger. He just took a wooden slab door and chucked it at Ginger's head. It's not that those things are heavy or anything, it's just they're so hollow. They're easily thrown as Casey gets told to stop by Green Eggs. Raven, beautiful splash onto Pluto. Raven lifting up Pluto, the R360. Ooh, Pluto kicking out at 2. El Scapo taking Ginger for a ride, and look at that, Casey breaking up a pin, which is wild, as he dove off the top rope to break up that pin. Is that a light tube? El Scapo with a light tube. Oh my God, shattered it over Ginger. Oh my God, Ginger and Dinah is inhaling that mercury. And Casey Spears El Scapo. Kick out of 2. Pluto locking in the Dwarf Star onto Raven inside the ring. This Raven fighting back, driving her elbow, her knee in the back of the head of Pluto. Big kick to Pluto. Oh my God, gee, the kick knocks Raven over. El Scapo and KC punch to the face. Green Eggs pushed around, dropped down. Face first, Green Eggs into El Scapo. El Scapo face first into that ring post. Down he goes. Derek inside the ring by Dinah. Raven going top rope on the Pluto. Derek stopping Raven and throwing her off the top rope. Oh, that was a famouser by Derek. Kick out by 2 by Pluto. Launching himself back in the ring. Pluto rolling out of the way. Kick to the side of Derek, and Pluto poison Rana. Only 1 count on Derek. Casey and Scapo running into each other. Pluto knocking Derek down hard. El Scapo getting pinned by Green Eggs. Dinah run right into those steel steps. And a big splash by Pluto off the top rope and going for the pin. Kick out of 2. Kick to the side of the head of Derek. Pluto. Ginger getting pinned by Dinah. And look at this, the Dwarf Star locked in on Derek. Oh, Derek's in a bad place. Oh, Pluto let it go for some reason. Oh, another leg sweep. This time shatter over the ass of KC. Escapo getting cuttered by Dinah. Springboard Hurricane Rana. Pluto taking down Derek. El Scapo slammed in the corner by Dinah. Ginger sending Green Eggs into the steel steps. Raven right after El Scapo. Ginger and Dinah now. Sending Dinah down ringside and El Scapo into Ginger. Oh, Raven with a Hurricane Rana knocking El Scapo down. Ginger pinning KC. Mr. Referee working his way over as quick as he can. Shoulder breaker on the Green Eggs. Derek pinning Pluto center of the ring. Kick out at 0 because referee is really fucking slow. Green Eggs lifting up Dinah. Casey rolling Ginger. El Scapo kicking away at Raven. Dinah getting thrown by Green Eggs. Swanton bomb by Derek on the Pluto center of the ring. Mr. Referee, please. Took a year to start counting. Pluto's been eliminated. Holy moly. Only when one pin happens in this match, everything starts to just kind of roll in sorts. Derek, beautiful sunset flip powerbomb on Dinah. Green Eggs rolling up crickets. Casey kicking out of it. Raven sent into the announce table by Ginger. Ginger slamming Raven face first into the MCW logo there. And a super kick knocking Raven inside out. Stop sign to hand Green Eggs. Big slam by El Scapo onto Derek. Green Eggs lifted up by Raven, and that is an R360 for Green Eggs. Green Eggs has been eliminated. Instant Raven back up, a flurry of blows right onto Derek. Raven now send Ginger down ringside. tripping over everything. Dinah suplexing Raven. Oh, ooh, Casey thrown into Mr. Referee. El Scappo trying to pin Dinah. Kind of losing track of who is all where. KC taken right to the apron by Jinja and going for the pin. Wow, Mr. Referee took the longest route to start counting. That could have easily been a 2 count, but never mind. El Scappo locking up with Jinja and Raven punching both of them at the same time. El Scappo rolled up by KC. Kick out at 1. Oh, R360 on a Jinja. El Scappo pinning KC now. Oh. KC now with the slide up. Kick out at 2. Dinah still steps in hand. Never mind, he threw him on the ground. Oh, KC slamming El Scappo down hard onto the ground. Jinja sling blade on the outside of KC. KC now in a bad spot. Scappo picked up by Jinja. Jinja kicking El Scappo. Sending him a message with the stomp. El Scappo has been eliminated. Jinja leveling KC with a clothesline. Raven being power bombed by Dynamongo, slammed hard into the ring apron. Dinah locking up with Derek, sending Derek inside the ring. Raven and Dinah slaps across the chest of Dinah. Jinja throwing, was that a hockey stick? That was a hockey stick right at KC as Derek attacks Jinja. Glorious of blows, kicks galore, and look at this. A beautiful DDT on the Jinja in the center of the ring by Derek. Dinah trying to pin Raven. Derek up top rope. Frog splash by Derek. Center of the ring, pinning Jinja. Mr. Referee, there he is. Not even a 1 count. Big, huge bulldog by KC. Raven being punched in the face by KC. Derek locking up with Jinja, trying to drag him, but Jinja elbow strikes, taking him down. KC sent down ringside. Raven now locking up with Dinah. Dinah now sent into the ring announce tables. Super kick to Derek by Jinja, and now the stomp onto the hand. And, well, that light tube was got barely thrown. Stomp to Derek by Jinja. And now KC sent down ringside by Dinah. Dinah now taking Raven up for a Dinah cutter. And Jinja has eliminated Derek. My, who is Dinah bleeding out right now? Jesus Christ! This is total warfare, baby. KC flying the air, cross body onto Dinah. Light tube chucked and missed wildly right over Raven's head. Dinah celebrating a little too early. Jinja now taking him through the ride, throwing him down ringside. Oh, KC spears on a Jinja. Jinja has been eliminated. KC and Raven working together, lifting Dinah up, slamming him down hard. Slap across the chest. Raven knows that if she pins KC here, she has an advantage with her Gift of Gods title, knowing that she can beat the MCW World Champion. Up, Jinja stopped by some steps, it looks like. Good for him. Good for him. Dinah standing back up. His pool is pooling. His blood is pooling all over the place. KC light tube chucking it and missing. That light tube, how is it not shattered yet? KC hitting the flapjack onto Raven. Dinah drop kicking KC onto the ground. Now Dinah going up to the top rope. Dinah flying axe handle, knocking KC down. As far as I know, Dinah's the only one bleeding right now. Does all the blood we're seeing on the outside of the ring right now, that's all Dinah's. Kick out at 2. Dude, I think someone might have gotten a freaking vein when they busted Dinah open earlier. Casey, light tube in hand, dropped it. Raven taking the fight. Oh my God! Raven just got chucked by steel steps, shrugged it off, and started beating up Dinah again. Where's Mr. Referee? What on? Mr. Referee ran away from everything and then started counting over on the other side of the arena. Big boot, Casey knocking down Dinah. Dude, the blood is starting to get wiped off by each other's things. You need to see the shoulders better. Went for a single leg drop kick, missed it on Raven. Raven now lifting KC up. R360. Oh, I think Raven's bleeding too. Oh my God. KC has been eliminated. Raven, oh my God, the ref. That is going to be a huge fine for Dynamungo. Oh my God, he just chucked the steel steps at the referee. Oh my God, there's so much blood everywhere. Raven, Hurricane Rana taking down Dinah. Referee back in it. Professor Jolty hitting us with the raid. The Pepper raid is in. Kiro, Darth, Jolty, Raiders, how will slay the Spire Jolty as Dinah picking up Raven ahead of steam, sending him down ringside. Jolty, Raiders, hi. If you guys don't know me, Jin to be met for ice we're doing our weekly MCW casting of our professional wrestling program that we do. Jolty and Raiders, you guys need to take us to a break, bathroom, food, water, screen. Please take care of yourselves first and foremost. Jolty, I appreciate you. Dude, I keep dying in the final boss. Dude, I keep dying at the middle boss, so if it makes you feel any better. Dinah, huge DDT on Raven. You've come in at the second to last match of MCW, as Dynamungo is the last of the 8 competitors alongside with Raven. The Feels Good Man champion versus the Gift of the Gods champion. Yeah, Jolty, thanks for the raid, dude. I appreciate you. I appreciates the Jolty. The Jolty. There is blood everywhere. Raven sending Dinah into the barricade. There is a lot of blood. So much blood, mostly coming from Dinah. Raven is just started bleeding recently. Dinah's been bleeding for majority of this match. That's run to work, but I will be watching your E33 playthrough once I get to work. Hell yeah, hell yeah. We'll be starting that in roughly about, I want to say 25 or so minutes. Dinah staggered on the outside. He is, oh God, Raven, holy shit. Raven taken off like an actual Raven, dropping a huge clothesline on the Dinah outside inside the ring, out to the outside. Dinah's blood is pooling galore. Raven wrenching the arm. Dinah fighting back though. Big punch right inside the head. Looks like Dinah might have a rip in his hoodie. It's the other big thing. Lock up by Raven. Raven now sending Dinah, never mind, Dinah sending Raven down ringside, tripping over Dinah's blood. It is now a slip hazard outside the ring with how much blood there is pooling all over the place. Raven, standing moonsault, going for that pin, trying to end this match. Kick out of 2. Raven now going to stomp on the finger. She knows he needs that to click A in Kaizo. Now quickly, Raven taking Dinah over to the ringside, throwing him inside the ring. Inside the ring goes Raven. Punch to the back of the head. Raven now taking the fight right to Dinah, going for a big clothesline, turning Dinah inside out. Kick out of 2. Raven sending Dinah back outside the ring. My God, there's blood now inside the ring. Dinah kicking Raven back. Oh my God, Dinah dropping Raven down. Beautiful tilted, twirling, whirly, breaking it down. Face smash into the ground. Dinah lifting up. Oh, the Dinah cutter. Kick out at 2. Oh my god. You can see Dinah is clearly frustrated. What is Dinah? Dinah wants to get something. I don't think he knows what to get. Fight taken right over to Raven. Dinah suplexing Raven right on to that wooden slab of a door. Now steel steps. Well, they were introduced and then instantly put right back down. Dinah inside the ring. Dinah, what on earth are you doing? Oh my god, Dinah just might have thrown. Dinah might have thrown harder than any Major League professional pitcher. Raven steel steps. Oh my god, dude. Raven now top rope. Big drop kick off the top. Raven, oh wait, Dinah bringing it back, send Raven into the ring. Raven stirring. Dinah, well, he was calling for something, but changed his mind. Punch to the side of the face. Oh, that's it. R360. There's no way you're kicking out after that. Raven successful in Total Warfare.
Here is your winner.
Oh, Raven wasn't bleeding. Raven wasn't bleeding. Oh my god, all that blood was Dinah's. Oh my god. That scratch on her face is a scar, not really a cut. Is currently bleeding. So, for anybody questioning what I meant by that, huge victory for the Gift of Gods champion going into next week's Retribution. Ladies and gentlemen, we're on to our main event of the evening. We're going to figure out who is facing off against the tag team champions next week at Retribution. Is it the Polar Storm? Is it the Heathens? Matches now. Main event of MCW Live, the Riley Cup Finals. There we go. Thought things were breaking on me again. Please don't break on me again.
The following match is a 2 out of 3 falls Hell in a Cell match, and it is for the Riley Cup Finals. Introducing first, they are the team of Upgrade and Steve Stomp. They are the Heathens.
The Heathens have had a very good run. They have beaten the teams of as I scroll up into my thing so I can say who they beat and everything in between. They have beaten the likes of the G-Spot, and I want to say they beat Dogma to get to this match right here to face off in the finals here in the Riley Cup. Steve and Upgrade ready for a war. 2 out of 3 falls Hell in a Cell tag team match. Steve throwing around those pancakes like any heathen should do. And Upgrade playing his little trumpet. Trumpet? No, it's not a tuba. That's a trumpet. The Heathens are ready to spread their heatha. Heatha. Big Gamba on the line. Gamba. Get your mangoes on the line, chat.
And introducing their opponents, the team of Azure and Yogi. They are the Polar Storm.
The Polar Storm have beaten the likes of El Scapo to get in this spot right now. But before that, the week prior, they did end up beating the Dangerous Alliance. These two teams have went through hell to get to this spot, and you better believe that it is a determined state. The Polar Storm rising above everyone. Expectations of a newly formed tag team, debuting Yogi EGW, Azure. The Heathens being a veteran team. It is essentially what we had earlier in the Murphy Cup. It's newbie versus veterans. The bell has rung, and here we go. Madam Referee said she did not want to be in this match. Mr. Referee stepping into the fray as our finale is here. Upgrade. Taking the fight right to Azure. Yogi sending Steve down for Hurricane Rana. Out of the ring goes Azure as the fight spills quickly. Steve chasing after Azure as Upgrade lifts up Yogi and breaks his back easily and unregrettably. Azure sent into the cage immediately. Steve is after him. Ooh, woo, indeed, Darth. Azure sending Steve right into the cage himself, and look at this. Azure just relentlessly beating Steve up into the cage. Now sending back inside the ring, Yogi outside the ring. Now Azure entering into what's a very dangerous place. 2v1 situation as Upgrade drops a DDT hard onto him. Lockup goes Yogi. Yogi lifting up Upgrade as Azure gets taken down by Steve. Shoulder breaker by Yogi on to Upgrade. And the tailbone bomb, missing it wildly. Unfortunate. It's gonna hurt in the long run when it comes down to these type of matches. Azure getting locked in by Upgrade. Upgrade now lifting up Azure. Sending him for a ride. Into the corner and chucked. Yogi going for a pin early on Steve, and Upgrade didn't break it up but did get kicked out by Steve. Did I say Big Gamba? It is a Big Gamba. Gamba, Gamba, Gamba. Yogi is being taken down by Upgrade inside the ring as Steve is taking the fight right to Azure. Look at Azure now fighting off Steve, slamming him through the cell cage. Yo, Ema, our Murphy Cup Season 3 winner. How you doing, Ema? As Azure starts to climb up the cell cage. Steve also scaling the cage. Uh-oh. Wait, what did I win? You won the tournament in MCW, the Murphy Cup. The singles tournament as Steve tries to, oh my God, taking Azure for a ride. Oh my God. But Azure right back up. And uh-oh. Upgrade doesn't know if he wants to go up on top of the cage or if he wants to fight Yogi on the inside. Yogi fighting Upgrade down below. Steve and Azure up on top. The fight is there. Oh my God, Azure rolling him, drop kicking him right in the side of the face. Up, Azure. Azure's running. He's like, I'm done. I can't do this. I'm out of this. I don't want to fall. I don't want to fall. I don't want to fall. But never mind. He changed his mind. Wait, did Yogi just get shoved on the out? Oh my God. We have broken through the cell side on both sides. Yogi and Upgrade, Azure and Steve, everyone's up. Oh, Azure is, oh, he's staggered. He's staggered hard. Those lights are going to be in the way, aren't they? Pop-up DDT onto the cell. Here we go. The fight has broken up here. Steve, oh no, Steve, lifting Yogi up and backbreaker. The referee is up here too. This is perfect. Azure slammed down by Upgrade. Upgrade locking the Anaconda Vice. Steve fighting Yogi, suplexing Yogi. Oh my God. Single leg drop kicked by Azure, taking down Upgrade. Oh my God, suplex by Steve onto Yogi. Azure trying to lock in a knee ankle bar. Thank you for giving Jolty the shouty. Suplex, oh my God. Did we just break the cage? The cage just got broken, didn't it? Uh-oh, there is an exposed hole in the top of the cell. They're going to be playing around that galore as an inside-out clothesline turning Azure inside out is Upgrade. We have officially broken a third part of the cage. Good job, boys. Good job. Steve suplexing Yogi onto the, oh my God, it's so vicious. These suplexes from Steve are so mean. Yogi trying to fight back. Azure back up on his feet, taking the fight. Well, almost took the fight right back to Upgrade. Suplex from Yogi onto Steve. Oh my God, hammerlock DDT. Azure through the top of the cage. And now Upgrade, oh sorry, Steve, shoulder breaker by Yogi, and then falling through the cage. The cloud. The cloud has struck again. What the fuck? Yogi, beautiful senton springboard. What the fuck just happened? What just happened? All right, everyone's back inside the ring. Suplex by Steve, stomping away by Azure onto Steve. Azure trying to pin Steve. Let me rephrase that. Kick out of 2. Male person's here. Azure after Upgrade. Steve lifting Yogi up, balls first. And a big slam. Azure with a Canadian driver. Now Azure trying to get a pin. Ooh, not there quite yet. Big cross body by Azure right over Upgrade's head onto Steve as Upgrade inverted atomic drop onto Yogi. Balls first. Again, these heathens love their balls. Steve with the blue thunder bomb. Yogi breaking it up. Yogi knows the rules. You can't win a match with a blue thunder bomb. That's the rules. Upgrade sent in the corner. Steve punching Yogi. Yogi now sent in the roast. Yo, Darth, no balls first. Not balls first. It's always balls first. Balls kick. Upgrade going top rope. Steve on the middle rope. Well, Upgrade missed, but Steve connected with a big punch right to the jaw of Yogi. Yogi's been jaw jacked like crazy, and now Azure getting rolled up by Steve. Kick out of 2. Oh, wait, look at this. Azure, no. Azure quickly turned the tables and went for a pin on Steve, and Upgrade making Azure pay for even thinking that was a good play. Flying senton from the outside inside. Yogi going for the ice driller. Ice driller! Upgrade breaking that up immediately. Drop down goes Yogi. Anaconda Vice. Yeah, it's going to be an Anaconda Vice as Azure breaks up that submission immediately. Drop kick right to, oh, and down goes the referee again. Dude, Mr. Referee has been getting his ass handed to him all night long. Azure building up the power. Hurricane Rana taking down Upgrade. Steve now grasping onto Azure. And into the ropes goes Azure and a Hurricane Rana of his own. Upgrade lifting up Yogi, trying to send him to the condiment aisle. Go to the condiment aisle. Yogi has been sent to go get more mayonnaise for Upgrade, while Steve has picked up Yogi and Azure getting pinned by Upgrade. Oh, shit. Heathens have 1 pin. Hurricane Rana off the top rope. Heathens up 1-0. Azure up and over the top rope. Yogi kicking out of 2. Upgrade. Uppercut onto Azure on the outside. You have to understand that there's no cage stopping them from over there. There's no cage from either side stopping them. They could literally take the fight back outside if they wanted to. Hurricane Rana onto Yogi by Steve. Azure sending the Upgrade back inside the ring as Azure chases his hoot. Steve with a big spirit bomb. And now Upgrade neck breaker onto Azure, going for the pin. Oh, kick out at 2. Polar Storm has to be careful. They are down by 1 pin right now. Upgrade flies and misses wildly as Azure goes for the Canadian so nope. Big body drop by Steve. Is that enough? I hope not. That'd be such a shitty way to lose. Upgrade elbow drop right to Yogi. Steve chasing after Azure on the outside. I think Upgrade is saying it's time to go back to the condiment aisle for Yogi. But Yogi fighting back. Big punch in the midsection. Azure sent into the steel steps. Upgrade trying to fight back as fast as he can. Insaguri knocking down Yogi. Up to the top rope goes Upgrade. Axe handle, double axe handle off the top rope. Super hit. Oh, Steve taking Azure for a ride on the outside. Big springboard. Well, got it, but not fully. Down goes Yogi. Upgrade taking the fight right to Yogi as Azure starts to stumble back onto a back foot. Yogi going for, looked like going for the ice driller, but no, not able to get it. Headbutt knocking down Upgrade. Azure getting lifted up balls first by Steve. And a slam. Yogi knocking out the referee and breaking up the pin. Yogi's gonna get hit with a nice pretty fine for that one as a blue thunder bomb has connected onto Yogi. Oh my God, that was a fireball. Azure just freaking threw fire at Steve's face. Up and down, beautiful power bomb by Azure. Steve, just fucking Jesus. Well, Azure pop-up DDT, knocking down Upgrade. Breaking it up. Azure flying through the air, drop kick, knocking down Steve. Just taking the fight right to Steve's face, which is just brutal on a freaking massacre. Uh-oh, Azure up on the shoulders of Upgrade. Go to the condiment aisle. Oh my God. Upgrade not able to get it. Yogi breaking it up. Steve locking up with Yogi. Oh, Steve chucking Yogi. Azure getting lifted up. Is that a second trip to the condiment aisle? Oh, sure is a second trip to the condiment aisle. Oh my God. Oh no, Yogi, Yogi. Yogi wasn't paying attention. No.
Here are your winners. The team of Upgrade and Steve Stomp. They are the Heathens.
The Heathens go on to face off. They are the winners of the Season 3 Riley Cup. Holy moly. Ladies and gentlemen, that is MCW. So before we leave MCW screen, we technically have the official trailer for MCW.